Hi, my name is Greg Darren, and I am a technology education teacher here at Darien High School, and I'm also the 6 to 12 department coordinator. This picture here is a recent picture of me without my mask on, which is a rare sight these days. I am a Central Connecticut State University graduate, and I have a master's and undergraduate in technology education. I also went back to school in about 2016 to University of Bridgeport and gained my educational leadership degree. This year marks my 18th year in the classroom and my 7th year here at DHS. I am a dad of 3. My oldest daughter will be 11 next month. My middle daughter is 9, and I have a 5-year-old who just started kindergarten. I am also an avid DIYer, and I like to take on a lot of projects at the house just for home improvement purposes, just to make my house a little bit better than it used to be, anything from windows to electrical, and I even built a deck most recently over this summer. And because of all the things that I've learned from doing many projects around the house, I realized there was a need for this in our education system, just to figure out how to learn and try to problem solve and troubleshoot some of the different things or problems that go around the house. So we came up with this course called DIY or Do It Yourself, and we focus on some home repair and some auto repair and try to keep it to some very basic things that kids can understand, and when they run into these problems in their life, they can hopefully troubleshoot and try to figure them out. One of the first units that we're starting right now actually is home wiring. That picture there is what the classroom looks like this year, and we have some wiring stuff out and ready to go, and the kids are learning about electrical circuits, how electricity flows, the difference between conductors and insulators, and how to replace plugs or outlets and switches, and how some 3-way switches work. We won't be hooking up to any high voltage this year. We're going to use some batteries just to test out their circuit to make sure that their actual circuit works, and then we will move on to plumbing. In our plumbing unit, which is actually one of my favorites, because it's very easy for the kids to conceptualize and see what's working and what's not working, and they learn a great deal from that. We do everything from some toilet installs. These are some pictures from last year, and this is our mobile plumbing unit. And on this small unit, there's 2 setups. They could install a toilet. They learn how the tank works and the flappers and all the mechanisms in there. They could install a sink and replace that faucet. We even go over, if they drop something down the drain, how to get it out of the trap. And on the back end of this, you could see it to the picture on the right here. The center picture to the right, you'll see a little bit of a shower head, and we talk about how to install or repair or replace an existing shower faucet, as well as a kitchen faucet. In our automotive unit, we do have a lift in our shop, and we do have our own vehicle that we could take a look at and work on. Therefore, if it gets damaged, it doesn't matter. It's a non-registered vehicle. It is for practice for the kids, but they do get the opportunity to see the underneath of the car, see what it would look like to change the oil, what brakes look like, and how to actually change brake pads. And kids learn a great deal through this unit. Although we do actually do brake changes and oil changes, the major focus of this is pretty much some basic auto maintenance, including how to check your fluids, how to go through your manual to understand if you needed to replace a battery, if you needed to jump start a car, if you have to add air to your tires, how much pressure you should put in there, and how to go about doing that. We also try to tie in a unit on drywall or sheetrock, because most of our houses are covered with sheetrock on the inside, and as a homeowner, you're always hanging pictures or bumping into the wall and denting it. And I tell them, as college kids, you're probably gonna, in your dorm, potentially damage the walls that you live in. So we go over on how to repair that. What you see in the picture here that we took last year is some sheetrock or drywall anchors that are rated to hold a certain amount of pounds. So we went ahead and tested them out. So if you're hanging something a little bit heavier on the wall, you would need certain anchors to do that, because sheetrock isn't a very strong material, but it's easy to actually work with and repair. And the kids actually, when we did this last year, learned a great deal on how to repair the walls in their home. If you have any questions or concerns, or you'd like to know a little bit more about the course, feel free to send me an email at gdarren@dairymps.org. And you're welcome to follow me on Twitter, because when I have the chance, I'd love to post some of the awesome projects that the kids are working on.